In this video, I will show you how to calculate a case-sensitive SUMIF in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have inventory data containing product names and their quantities. Now I want to sum the quantity of the products containing the text shirt in uppercase only. Usually we use the SUMIF function to sum the numbers based on the condition. For example, to sum the quantity of the products having a name equal to shirt, I will write a formula using the SUMIF function like this. However, the problem is that the SUMIF function is not case sensitive. As you can see from the output, it returned the sum of the quantities of the product names given in upper, lower and mixed cases, even though we specified the criteria in the uppercase. Similar to the SUMIF function, the SUMIFs function is also not case sensitive. For example, this SUMIFs formula sums the quantities of the products having the name shirt in uppercase, but it returns the sum of all the products having the name shirt regardless of the case. To calculate the sum in a case sensitive way, we need to use the Excel SUMPRODUCT and EXACT functions. The EXACT function compares two string values and returns true if and only if they are exactly the same, including case false otherwise. We need to provide two string values to compare as arguments. Here is the formula using the SUMPRODUCT and EXACT functions to sum the quantities if the product name is shirt in uppercase only. This part of the formula compares the product names with the text shirt in uppercase using the EXACT function. Since the EXACT function is case sensitive, it returns true if and only if the product name matches exactly with the text shirt in uppercase. Since there are 6 cells in the range, the EXACT function returns an array of 6 elements containing true and false values. A true value is returned if the product name is shirt in uppercase, false otherwise. These true and false values are then multiplied with the respective quantities. This Boolean multiplication operation converts these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. So, the product quantities having the name shirt in uppercase are multiplied by 1, thus remaining as is, while the rest of the product quantities are multiplied by 0, thus becoming 0. The result of this multiplication is again an array of 6 elements containing the quantity of the products having the name shirt in uppercase. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up these array elements and the result of that is 11. As you can see, this time our SUMIF case sensitive formula returned the sum of the quantities having the exact name shirt in uppercase. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.